100,000 miles that I didn't use? No, I cashed them in. I spent the money already, so I cashed them in. Went to Puerto Rico for a week, right? I didn't pay anything. It was free. You're already spending the money, so your vacations can be paid for because it's just leverage. You're just spending the money. So fix your credit. Now, credit is a trap. I'm not telling you to run out and jump out and get credit cards, but you want to get ones that work for you. 0%, no annual fee, low interest rates. Because you're going to get, look, you don't want, there's a card out there that looks exactly like this card, like a Capital One. And I'm not endorsing Capital One or anything like that, but it's called Credit One, right? It look, the image, the package, everything looks exactly like Capital One, but it ain't. The interest rate is high, the annual percentage rate is high, they trap you, you can't get out of it. It's a trap, right? Those aren't the cards that you're looking for. You're not looking for you've been pre-approved to apply. You're looking for you've been pre-approved. Call this number and your money's already sitting here. We just need you to accept it. Not call in and we gonna think about it. You gotta go through the process and and once you get, like, Carl has an 800 credit score. He walks into they gonna roll out the red carpet for that dude, right? They gonna give him, look, when your credit scores are 400, 500, 600, you gotta give them blood type, mother's maiden name, 17 references, 9 job titles, and all. You gotta do it. He walk in there, he can be anybody he wants. I own Disney. They're not gonna check it. I make $30,000 a day. No one cares. They're not gonna care. So those are the things that I want you to do, after you leave here. And then get with someone like Denise who can do some maybe estate planning or not necessarily estate planning, but show you the financial road so you can leave it for them. And then set them up, because that's really the whole game, is that while we do this is we want to teach them the pitfalls that we made mistakes in life, so they don't fall into the same trap. Because it's just a trap. Y'all know this setup. It's not designed. And when I say us, I don't mean us. There's a huge difference between wealth and the rest of us. They're not looking out for us. Okay, they're not going to tell you how they're making 1%, 2% is not going to come back and tell you how they keep the 1%, 2%. We ain't even get on compound interest because that's what they're living on. Compound interest. We're living on what we're earning. Their money makes money. So that's how they buy the homes. That's how they buy the cars. That's how their kids can go to whatever college because their money is literally sitting in a bank making more money. They take that money, which sometimes make more money, but they take that money and they spend that money. We're spending this money. They're spending worlds apart. 2 worlds different. We have to battle at our level, right? So even if you want to make $30,000 a year, $60,000, doesn't matter the dollar amount. It matters that you got to get started. Like you're saying, today's the day. So, you guys have any questions? Or?
I have a quick question about as far as the credit card. So, what do you suggest, or what tips do you have as far as negotiating? Because the issue that I'm having with my credit, I have 2 credit cards I'm trying to pay off. And the issue that I sometimes face is when I'm calling. So I'll call, I'll make sure I do one-time payments, and I'll call every so often and say, hey, can you increase my credit limit? That way it can, kind of knock off.
Knock out your debt to income ratio.
But lately they're like, no, we can't do it. But you know how to have to be your reason. They always say, it's always like a vague reason. It's never because of no on-time payments I pay, every month. But I'm just trying to figure out, like, what are some, I am working with a financial advisor now, and then they talk about, like transferring the balance and stuff like that. But, because of my credit score, sometimes I don't always get approved. So what are some tips that I can talk about what the,
call me Denise. Okay, so I'm not a lender per se, so I don't have expertise in credit. There are probably a lot of different things that come into play. You said that you're not really sure of your credit score. So if your credit score is wanting, there are things that are going to have to match. Your debt to income ratio is going to have to be something. Also, too, how far are you to the limit? Because remember, I'm sure you all talked about this. You don't want to be more than 40%, 35, really 40% of whatever your credit limit is. So how many times have you been above that? So there's probably a lot of different things. What I would do is be persistent about getting the feedback that you're looking for. And if the person that you're dealing with on the phone is not that person, then you need to escalate it to the next level. I don't have the answer for that, but I would just tell you to be persistent.
Oprah, I don't know if y'all heard this from Oprah, but she said a powerful statement. She says you never take no from someone that has the power, that doesn't have the power to give you no. You may just be on the phone with somebody that just doesn't
Absolutely. Don't take that no. That's right.
Escalate.
But one other thing is that you don't have to reveal your credit score, right? It's not about that. But once you reach a certain tier, they'll come after you. Like, you don't even have to ask, right? So once you reach a certain tier, they'll get, they'll offer those things to you. And once you get your score to a certain level, whatever let's say you have a card that's $3,000, right? You want to, I do aggressive, right? So I work from a point of zero, right? Like you're gonna hear people say 40%, 30%, but I'm telling you, real world survival, because when you read these books and they tell you, have 6 months worth of savings. Who got 6 months worth? Who's got 6 months worth? You don't. So you want to operate at a point where you owe zero debt. That's the ultimate goal, to get your debt down to nothing. You owe no one, right? So when you're working from that advantage and your credit score is high, now what I want you to do, and this is another nugget, I'm a little off the map right now, is the way I built all my credit and the way I was able to get access to all this money was I started pushing everything through my credit cards, right? So my credit card limit may have been $3,000, but I was spending $7,000 a month. So in 2 to 3 months, because they review you every 3 to 5 months, right? When they go back and review you, I'm jamming the system, right? Because 90% of the people do the same thing. You run your credit card up, you pay a little bit at a time. I wasn't doing that. Every dollar I spent, I put on my credit card. And then the very next day, I paid it off. I paid it off every day. So I just jammed the system. So when they went to review me, it wasn't, they didn't go, okay, Mr. Brim, because you made on-time payments, we're gonna take you from 3,000 to 5,000. Because I was giving them $7,000 a month, they said, okay, we're gonna take you from 3,000 to 10,000, you know? Because I'm already giving them that kind of money. So they're not gonna, and the computer's just gonna be like, you know, it's just a calculation.
Yeah.
You know, they're just input. It's not a real person valuing your credit history. It's numbers. They crunch them in the thing. It comes out. The computer kicks back what they think, because they want you to hang yourself. You know, they want to give you more money so they can make more money off of you. The reason why I can be successful at this is because 99% of Americans don't do what I do. They pay interest. I don't pay interest. I pay my cards off every day. Every single day. When I'm getting gas and I'm at the gas station or the grocery store, I go on my phone, I go on the thing, I go whatever the amount is, I transfer that amount out of my debit account and right into my credit card. Because I was going to spend the money anyway. You know? So, and that's just a little trick, a little way that you can sort of like boost. And is it going to be easy and overnight? No, it may take 2 to 3 months. I don't know your particular sort of circumstances. It may take you 7 months, it may take you, but all I'm saying is the time's going to go anyway. You know? There's no get rich quick. It ain't overnight. Don't feed into them fads where you can just sign your email in, and you know, that's not how it happens. You got to put the work in, and it's got to be. You have to be relentless every day. You can't take no days off. I go out with my friends, and they'll tell you. We sit down at the bar and we have drinks, and they pay cash. I take all their money. Yeah. I put it in my pocket. I whip out my credit card, and I pay for the whole bill because I can. And they sit there and say, "You gonna make some money on us?" Yes, I am. You're right, I am. And I'm trying to tell y'all. And see, that's the thing about your circle and your sphere of influence. They're there. I'm not judging them, but don't be mad at me when I'm not here one day, because I done made $1 million in reward points of miles. When I'm sitting here telling you that you can jump on it. Hey, look, you know, it took you a long time to get it now. What? Because once you cross over to that side and once you get your credit score to 700, 800, you protect it like your baby.
If you've ever traveled and you see, it's not even an age thing. You see someone that they staying in the same hotel you pay cash for and they're using their points. I was so frustrated one day. I had a couple that was laughing and joking and having a good time. Oh, we use our points over here. How in the world can you stay at this hotel using points? How did you do that? So I wanted to learn how to do that. And I'll tell you this, back to what you were saying, don't take that no. Keep it escalate. Don't just settle for someone saying they can't do it this way. Get off the phone, transfer me to your manager, and hold on to that. But the other thing, my sister is a miser. But she's a miser in the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? But she's a miser in the wrong way. And I'm trying to teach her about getting points on your card. You're spending the money anyway. She is the miser. Well, I can't even tell you the name of the card. I'll just leave it at miser. But she refuses to get a credit card for fear of the credit card. Does that make sense? Yeah. It makes a lot of sense, right? But she will not, even though she can see the success I've had to be able to travel, because I can buy her a ticket using my points that I earned from my own money. I can get her a ticket to go somewhere, but she won't do it. She just won't do it. So it's a mindset. You gotta change your mind, shift your thinking. If this is what you want, I believe it, that's why you're here. You you can do it. It's a small, it's those things that they're sharing with you. Take baby steps. Don't go on in and go crazy. But baby steps can happen.
They've been talking, I don't have cash and I don't need it, right?
I don't need
That's
it.
it. But that's how wealthy
That's
people
not how it
think.
works.
They don't, wealthy people don't walk around with
Right.
cash. Your boss takes you out for dinner, right? Or the holiday party comes around. So you're at Ruth Chris. Everybody, you're at Ruth Chris like, I'm about to give me a steak, a potato, a bottle of wine. And what does your boss do at the end of that thing? Give me the check. And you're on social media like, yeah, we got it, Ruth Chris. And your boss just swiped. He just took his whole family to New Zealand or Switzerland on you.
Yep.
He paid for everything.
Absolutely.
Or she, I don't know, he or she just paid for everything. But just took his whole family, or her whole family, on a free vacation. And not only that, they doing the airfare, the hotel, the breakfasts, gave them everything. Because they got the points to do it. That's what you have to do. And one last thing, and I don't mean to offend anybody, but y'all can't wait on God to do nothing for y'all. Y'all get, I get this all the time from people. If God wanted me to have it, He gonna make a way. God is not gonna come down off the throne and fix your credit. God is not gonna walk you into the bank and open the account for you. God is not gonna help you stop paying rent and make you fill out I think people think mortgage papers are so long or something, right? How long did it take you to buy your house? You can buy a home the same time you can buy a car.
No.
It's an easy process.
It's a little bit longer than that, but
It's quick, especially if you went back when I had the credit score, and you know they see you and they help you. They send people to my house and walk me through the steps and everything, and
Because they want your business.
Yeah.
They want you. So
but you just have to get there. And then like to Corey's point, I mean, definitely pray about it. But faith with no work is dead.
Absolutely.
So if you're not putting in the work and you're not doing what you have to do, God is saying, yeah, do this, but if you just like, well, sit back, it's gonna come. No, you have to put in that work. You have to put in the time and sacrifice and really humble yourself and keep a focused mind on what it is that you're supposed to do and fulfilling your purpose. So.
Absolutely. And goals are important too.
Yes,
But
very
I,
Amen.
actionable goals that you can
Smart
actually
goal,
measure.
right? Yeah.
But my daughter and I are here by mistake. I'm glad I'm here because I've come into the light of some things that the top 1% does, that African Americans are not privy to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hungry for more. So God must have meant for us to be here, because I know you all probably know these things. And it is about those trusts, and how you can actually live through your trust. And once that money is there in your trust, which is invisible money, because there's really no money, is what I'm learning. But once that money, or whatever that is in that trust, it recycles itself. So say for instance, I go and buy a home. That money comes back somehow in my trust, and I haven't figured that out all the way. I haven't studied enough about that. There's some money for me in some Federal Reserve bank that's under my Social Security number. That's mine. It's mine from birth. And there's people out there getting that money, and it replenishes itself, or using that reserve, and it replenishes itself. And do you all teach that? Do you all have seminars on those type of things?
So I need to go to
We
that
need to
seminar,
know.
because I don't know about that.
You
I
don't?
don't know about
Well,
that. So
hold on,
I need
Carl,
to
you
go
want-
to that.
you want to get that?
I've actually stumbled upon a couple of videos and people talking about that, and I've been doing some research on that myself.
Okay.
So every person that's born,
Information is out there about
every
that.
person that's born, you have you're essentially, and I'm gonna get the wording wrong, but your birth certificate is a note, right? So
Exactly.
so the government pretty much owns you. So they use that note and they leverage that note against the Federal Reserve, which prints money, which is not real money, because the money that they're printing is your life, because you have a birth certificate. They're leveraging that to get more money, and they're just essentially taking that money and putting it out and giving it to bigger businesses, who then in turn go out and make real money, but they're paying. So the way the whole cycle sort of pays itself, the profits that they earn from the people that they loan the money to pays for the fake invisible money that they printed and give away. It's one hand washing the other, but it's all based off of us. We're the capital.
And it's perfectly legal, I'm told,
Sure.
And that every day that the stock exchange is open, I can go to this website, and I can't quote that website, I wish I could, but it's in my notes at home. I can go to that website and see them trading things under my name, and I'm legitimate in asking for some of that
You
gain.
can, look, I don't wanna turn this into like a whole, like, other Illuminati kind of meeting,
Well,
but
it's
you,
not Illuminati.
no, it's not like that, but you can literally, you can create yourself as a sovereign nation. You can make yourself your own entity, being, whatever, and you don't have to necessarily directly even be a part of the US government. You can be your own, whatever. You can produce your own, pay your own, whatever, and you can be your own thing. So when you trade or do anything, you're doing it as that entity with the government. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. But is it something that's taught? No. Is what we're talking about here? No. It's things that we don't, again, like I said, it's almost like taboo that we don't want to talk about it. When it's all out here for us to get.
Okay, I
So-
would thought since you all were in the banking industry, you all knew all.
Oh, no, she's the only one in the bank.
Yeah, that's something beyond, yeah, I'm Googling, so there's stuff out here, but, that's beyond basic banking.
Okay.
That's up, that's.
So pretty much what we wanted to do, the conference that we wanted to do, the reason why we pulled this together, the idea that I had was, I know that there are challenges out there, and what I faced as I was traveling the country is I was seeing a lot of women were coming to the seminar, and they were really facing these things of, how do I start a business? How do I leverage my money? How do I, take all the things that they're doing, and then because you're sort of in this world by yourself, you don't really know that there are other women out there that are experiencing the same thing that you. I mean, you get it, but you have to connect with them, on a human level. It can't just be social media. It can't just be go to a seminar and get the empowerment and then go home and then do nothing. It's got to be action oriented. So, and that's why I said one of the first places we start is credit. I mean, it's the catalyst that begins everything. So, we have a credit restoration company. We help people fix their credit. It's more about empowerment than, we do it as a business, but it's more about empowerment and then being able to take what we're learning and teaching it to them. Because at the end of the day, that's sort of, the future's there. And we have to empower them to get them to the next level. I don't know if I'm answering everything right.
Can I ask a quick, I know
You can ask as much as you like.
Can I just ask a quick, this question is based on, some information that I received from another financial advisor. Like, I just kind of want to get your opinion to see, what would you do? So say for example, hypothetically, if you had zero money in your savings account, right? And you had, let's say, a credit card and you owed, maybe, like $1,200 in your credit card. You had $0 in your savings account, $1,200, in credit card debt. And you, let's say for Christmas, a relative gave you $1,000. How much of that money should you put in your savings account, and how much money should you pay towards your credit card debt?
You owe $1,200?
Yes,
Pay off the debt.
and don't put any money in the savings account.
Because, you don't, so if you look at your life like a business, you're negative $1,200. You're not saving, you don't have anything to save because because if you still owe anybody, you're negative. So when you do your minuses and your pluses, when you start weighing out life, you're negative $1,000, or $1,200. And even if you pay them that $1,000, you're still negative $200. The ultimate goal is to be debt free. Yeah, and then the interest tax on.
The reason why I asked that was because, some advice that I was told was, you don't wanna put all of the money towards the credit card, because if you don't put any money to the savings, let's say for example, you drive and you get that tire. Well, now you're gonna have to just go back to using the credit card again, because you already, you don't have any money to
But
save.
you've already spent that money, and you're
And you have a whole lot of what is. You're always gonna have a debt. There's always gonna be debt.
It was $1,200 negative, now you're $200 negative, if the tire goes flat, that's gonna cost you $100, so now you're $300 negative. It's better than being $1,200 negative.
Right.
You're gonna use that money anyway.
Right, yeah.
Right, you paying interest on the credit card.
Thank you.
Like I said, my ultimate goal is to be zero debt free. Like I said, I know that people talk about the rate, debt to income and utilizations and stuff, but my whole goal is to owe no one. I don't owe nothing at all, zero. So that's and then I want to leverage my credit to get, because I want the points and the miles and the cash back, because that's how I'm paying down. If something were to come up, I'm up, right? So you may build a nest egg on your cashback card of $500. So if your tire blows out, just walk on the card, you got $500 extra equity on your card. Yeah, I know, that's what I said.
It's funny that you say use credit to pay your bills because
Hey, how's it going?
a year and a half ago when I got the Capital One card, it was 100% cash back, so I called them up and said, how long do I have to keep it balanced to get the
get the
cash back?
1%.
He
Yes.
said, 1 day, 1 hour.
Yeah.
I said, all right, cool. Now I pay my mortgage through my credit card to get
Exactly.
$22.50 every month. And
Exactly.
at the end of the month, I got me a little.
Wow.
So I can go to MGM and blow if I want.
But you're using their money.
Right.
And it's just leverage. That's all it is leverage.
Every day.
But my phone's back there, I'll show you. But on my, if you look at my thing, you know, you'll see I have, I got one card that's, that I spent some money on, but the rest of them are all zero. I pay them every day. Because the other thing that they're doing is, if it's not me, what they're doing to you is, they're charging you daily interest on your cards every day. So, you know, we've all been there, right? You buy something, it doesn't cost a lot of money, but you're paying $20. Student loans is a phenomenal one, right? Like, right? Don't even go down that road yet, it's student. So, you have student loans, right? You go to school, you have student loans, you come out, now your student loans are due, right? So you were in school, they were deferred. Now they're due. Your student loans is $500 a month, $700 a month, $900 a month, right? That's real. You paying. You know how much money goes towards the principal of your student loan? Almost next to nothing. Nothing. You pay $900, right? Maybe $100. The rest of that is interest. For like, it takes you 20 years to pay that off, right? It takes you forever. The rest of it is interest. That's how America makes money. And it's not even just think of it like this. You walk, so let's say we all got 24% interest, right? Everybody in our credit's bad. We all walk into one dealership. You get a car, Oprah. You get a car, you get a car. We all got cars, right? Everybody bought a car. Everybody bought a car. So we all bought a Camry at $8,000, right? But it's all 24% interest. This is one car. That at the end of that loan, and here's the other crazy thing, a traditional loan, 60 months, right? That's standard, right? They're doing 72 months, 96 months, 120 months for a car, right? So all that, yeah. So that car that we bought at $8,000, by the time we're done paying for that car, it's $20,000, $28,000. That's one car. Dealerships, I worked at a dealership for 10 years. We would sell 300 or 400 cars a month. And that's one dealership. There are tens of thousands of dealerships all over the country. And that's just the auto industry. That's just one industry. Billions of dollars in interest and free. How many, like Bank of America, right? I hate them, right? I hate them. Only because they used to feed, don't go to Bank of America. They used to feed me to death. Every single week, I would have to go in there and be like, hey, what is this fee? Oh, my bad. We'll take it off. But like, if I didn't say nothing, you would just leave it on there? And then how many other people are you doing this to? Because the one thing about Bank of America is they're everywhere. I mean, they are. You can go anywhere in America. They are everywhere. So if you're feeding me, who else are you feeding? They're making money every single day. That's how America's getting rich. Is through you gotta fix your credit. You know, I had a client a couple months ago. We repaired her credit, got her credit score down. She called her credit company, and they same thing like you said. She said, "Hey, you know, I've been with you for whatever. I'm gonna I checked with State Farm. They're cheaper than you. Do you want to match them or beat them, or I'm leaving?" Of course, they don't want to lose her as a customer. They kept her, and not only that, they prorated her back from when because you know, you can see when your credit score went from whatever. They gave her a credit back into her account for 3 months of interest fees because they were charging her the interest rate at what her, you know, because we just don't make the phone call. You don't make the phone call. Call your insurance company, call your credit card company. You know, there's other businesses.
I didn't think about mine.
But you did Geico, right? Didn't you have Geico?
I told them a new one.
Is they were doing something that you didn't know about?
I realized, I didn't realize I've been with Geico for like 20 years. Amazing, you call up and you're like, oh, I've been paying this for 20 years. Which money have you made off already? And when I told them, I was like, look, I cannot afford to pay this amount. I know I can get it lower. And they refused. I said, okay, bye. And they have been emailing me, calling me since. And I refuse to go back. They missed their opportunity as far as I'm concerned. Now I do have to go. I'm going to follow what you said. I'm going to go and contact, because State Farm is a little different. They have their agents, and you go to agent office.
You can call them directly, you go sit in their office, you can sit outside, watch them go inside. They're gonna do something for me, because I've been there since I left Geico, and it's increasingly getting a little higher every month, every year, they go up a little bit more. Not this time, didn't need to hear money.
Phone call. All right, amen. Man, you missed all the good stuff.
I know, I might be in the right place.
Absolutely, you're in the
I felt like you
right
guys have,
No, I don't know. Maybe not. Could be something else.
It could be something else. It could be it.
Hey, but sit in.
Brought you here for a reason.
I know, right?
Any other questions, comments, concerns, issues, things you want to get out? Something that maybe somebody doesn't know? Oh, this is coffee. Jet black. Nothing? You guys are good? No questions? No nothing? I gave you all the keys to life. Y'all ready to just take over the world
Now,
now?
talking about this credit repair business, what is this about?
Yeah, you gotta.
Say it like that? Like, so,
That's why we're here.
so I'll focus on, so with the credit repair, what we do is, we have a couple of reasons and things that we do for credit repair. A lot of times people think they think credit repair is a scam. They hear that word, they hear repair, and they instantly put up the wall, right?
Well, if you've had experience with it, yeah, you think it's a scam.
Absolutely. There are a lot of people out there that are, taking your money. What we focus on is not what people tell you about credit repair, fixing your credit, is everyone pretty much says the same thing. All they keep telling you to do is dispute, right? Because I get this all the time. People always say, why should I pay you, or why should I come to you and fix your credit and I can do it myself? I tell people all the time, do it. Like, I'm not telling you, it's your credit. Like, fix it, don't fix it. It's not gonna affect my life anyway if you do it or don't do it. But here's what I will tell you. I repaired my own credit. It is a job, like, to do it effectively and do it right, because you can dispute, right? You can put a dispute letter in. But I don't think a lot of people understand a dispute letter is that's a temporary fix. That is a Band-Aid. Like, all you're saying to someone is say, hey, look, I know I skipped out on my apartment. I need you to prove it. They're going to be like, well, here's your signature. You know what I'm saying? Like, you did it. And then it goes back on your credit report. What we work to do is we work to resolve, in a positive manner, your credit history, right? Whatever's on your credit report. And we have to work with all three bureaus. A lot of people don't even know there's three bureaus that work with your credit. It's Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. They don't talk to each other for good reason, right? They're not in bed with each other. They want to be separate. Because you're going to have things on one credit score that's not on the other, on one credit report that's not on the credit report. There's 380 million people in America, right? More than 55% of Americans there's something on your credit report that's wrong. Your name's spelled wrong, they got some old address, when you were staying with your baby daddy, there's something on there that ain't right? So we want to go inside of there and we want to fix it. Now the other thing that we want to do is, let's say you have a repossession or you, like I said, you skipped out on an apartment or your student loans. Most companies, what they're going to do is they're going to go in and they're going to try to remove that stuff, right? They want to just yank it off. That's not what we want to do. We want to go in and we want to leave it on there. Because let's say you had a repossession, or you went to school. You went to school for 5 years. Sometimes you're a 6-year senior, right? So you went to school for 6 years. If we go in and remove that credit history, we've just taken away 6 years of your credit. But if we leave it on there, and all we need to do is have them report positively, and so I get this question too, because here comes the people try to do they try to think, well, how can you do it and we can't do it? I don't mean to keep picking on you. You went to Rent-A-Center, right? And you bought a TV, and you didn't pay them. So now it's 5 years later, it's been on your credit, you're ready to get your life together and give Rent-A-Center their money. You call Rent-A-Center, what's the one thing they want to know? They only want to know one thing.
When can you pay?
When can you pay? They're going to keep you on the phone for 12 days, like a hostage negotiation, standoff. They're going to keep you on the phone, and you're going to tell them, and people do this thing, they give you the whole entire story of how it happened. Oh, I was staying with this guy, he took the TV, and I don't care about how, it's on your report. But if you call them, the only thing they want to know is, when can you pay? Let's see, when we call them, we're not you. We don't owe them nothing. We're trying to resolve, look, we're your lawyer. We want to resolve this issue. We want to figure out a favorable way that works for you and the client, to work that out. Once we do that, now we got to get them to report it. And not only do we got to get them to report it, they got to stop calling you. Cease and desist. They can't contact you anymore. That's the law. That's legal. But what happens is, you call them, you just opened up a whole new case because they verified your name, your address, your date of birth. You gave them everything. You told them, once you made that initial contact, we back on the credit report. And you don't even know how many times your credit gets sold over and over and over again to so many collection agencies, right? So this collection agency bought your credit pennies on the dollar somewhere. This out there on the internet. And they bought it for pennies on the dollar. So now they're just trying to get you to settle. And it doesn't even matter the dollar amount. It matters as long as they get profit. And again, you're one person. They're doing this to 10,000 people a day, right? So what we do is we go in and we fix that. And what we hope happens is, once we fix that, once we take care of everything, once we clean you up, brush you up, turn you around, put you on solid ground, we want to empower you and launch you out there. Because there's so many people that take it. People ain't doing this. They're not giving you free financial seminars. They're not getting bankers and industry leaders and health professionals out here to help you. They're taking your money and they're saying, okay, I'll see you later. And then that's it. We do seminars. Every Monday we do phone call. We do 2 on Mondays, one at 7:30 and one at 8:30. We do a live phone call on Tuesdays as well. I travel around the country doing seminars just like this. What I want to do is I have to empower you. I have to give you the knowledge to go out here and change. It's not about just changing your life. You have to change the lives of others. You have to take this information that you're learning, the little nuggets that we're giving you, and you have to go out and change other people. Do you know how many people out here beyond this wall? Right now, each one of you, you know 5 people in the room right now that need to get their credit fixed. All right, don't even include yourself. You know 5 people that need to get their credit fixed, but they're not going to do it. They're not. They're not. They're simply not. We have been conditioned to believe that everything is not just this, but things are a scam. That when you go sit here at the bank, she just trying to make money on you. It's a bank. They're supposed to make money on you, but they're also supposed to educate you and teach you leverage and show you industrial bank, a community bank, where 60% of their money goes back into the community. This is why I'm saying it's important who you link up with. It's important who you hit your wagon with. And I know I'm kind of rambling all over the place, but it's important who you do business with. Next time when you go buy a home, right? When you're getting ready to sit down and you're getting ready to sign that paperwork, ask the person that you're buying the home from, the realtor. Say, hey, look, before we do this, do you mind if I go take a look at your house real quick? Right? You're not judging them, just asking, right? Next time you go buy a car, they're gonna put you in the finance office. You're gonna be with the finance manager. Before you sign your name on the dotted line, just say, hey, really quick, can you get the salesperson back here? Do you mind if we go outside and look at your car real quick? You're not judging them. Here's what I'm saying. You can't do business with someone that ain't doing what they're preaching, right? I'm just being real. That's how I changed my life. You can't sit here and tell me that you fix credit, but your credit is 400. What? You can't give me no advice. You can't tell me how to buy a home if you've never owned a home. You don't know to turn the sprinkler on or off or let it leak in the wintertime. You don't know has your pipe ever busted in the wintertime? Right? Because mine has, right? Twice. Right? Have you ever had to get up there and clean the gutters? No, because you live in, and again, don't take it as if I'm judging. You live in an apartment. You have a mentality where everything's taken care of. If something goes wrong in this home, I gotta fix it. Or I gotta pay somebody to fix it, right? So you have to deal with people that have gone through it, that have been there, right? So now your life begins to change and things begin to shift because you're dealing with people that they're influencers. They're in the business of what they talk about. They live it. They do it every day. And then the person that you're going to bless and the people's lives that you're going to change, they're not even in this room. You haven't even met them. You don't even know who they are. They're not even in Maryland because